Hey guys, I'm editing this video. I just came back from the archery show up in Hershey, PA, the Kinsey show, and I was going to try to show you guys some more product from that show, but there didn't end up being anything a whole lot different than you saw in the first show. So this video is going to consist of a little bit of previews from that show, just some footage for you guys, and then it's going to go into a fishing video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Good morning, YouTube, and all the people of the fishing and archery industry, and everybody else. We are up and early this morning. We're driving up to Hershey, Pennsylvania, to the Kinsey show to meet up with none other than right here, you see it, Ripcord Arrow Rest, Keith. So stay tuned and we will get to it as soon as we get up there. Alright guys, we made it here. I'm walking in right now. It's cold up here in Pennsylvania. We gotta try to find Keith. He said he's in the lobby, but we also gotta find the lobby. Alright guys, here's that blind that I was showing you at the last show. They actually have it here. You can see from the outside that you cannot see into it. However, when you get inside, here's the actual view of what you see. So the only block out is right where the door is, which you could always put your back to that. And then you get all of this view. What's going on, guys? We're back out here again at this little local pond. We're gonna try to catch some fish today and see how that goes. If there's not much going on here, there's a couple other little ponds around here that I'm gonna try out. Don't have a lot of time today, but I do want to see if we can catch some fish, maybe talk about some stuff, and just enjoy this beautiful day. So as we're fishing this around, it was brought to my attention that in my first video, I kind of told you guys how I grew up fishing with my dad and kind of how all that went down, but I didn't really elaborate on how I'm in Maryland. So here's what happened. So after the military, I got out and ended up back in my hometown for almost a year, and then I ended up moving to the East Coast, back to Virginia and North Carolina. Well, I was living in North Carolina, working in Virginia, and then eventually I was living in Virginia, working in Virginia, and then I just wanted to get closer back out towards family, which is pretty much all in California. So I moved, and I was in San Diego for 6 years. And in the meantime, I met my girlfriend, and a couple years went by. Anyhow, she ended up taking a really good position back here in the home state of Maryland, her home state of Maryland. And so I've never been one to worry about moving across country. I guess the Navy kind of trains you for that. So I came along. Oh, right here at the shore. Look at that, guys. Dear Lord, I was reeling in to make another cast, and he hammered it. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but wow. That surprised the crap out of me. And there you guys go. Nice little bass. Oh. All right. And back he goes. Cool. Yeah, so I was just reeling that thing in. I was making another cast is what I was doing. It'd be kind of cool if you guys catch it on film, but I actually saw him flash on it and hit it, and he was on it. So cool. What's up, guys? We're going out here today. We're going to do a little bit of pond hopping. I don't know if these ponds that we're going to even have fish in them. I assume they do, but we'll see. All right. Oh, can you guys see those deer over there? Across the pond from me? That's pretty cool. They just come busting out of this little, right here, this little piece of timber area. Look like a few does. I didn't see any horns. I didn't even know it, guys. I got a fish on, and I thought it was a dang, I thought it was a tree. You see him in the water there fighting? That's pretty cool. I thought I was hooked up, and it was him. Cool. There you guys go. Oh, throw that down. Nice little bass. Cool, that came on a black and blue chatterbait. I was just swimming it real slow across the bottom. I thought I was hung up, but he just, I guess, because they're real lethargic right now. The water's still very cold, but he hammered it. Cool. The old kiss for good luck. We'll get him back in the water. So I know I just caught one on the black and blue chatterbait, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up. I'm gonna put that jerkbait that you guys have seen before on. I think that this water it looks stained probably on film, but it's actually relatively good clarity. And I know these fish are still pretty cold, so I want to throw something out there that I can kind of let sit, pause it a little bit, and give them a chance to think about it. Maybe get a reaction strike out of them. So that's why I'm going to throw this jerkbait back on. Well, I think I'm going to put the old black and blue chatterbait back on. That seemed to work better than anything so far. I decided to try a chartreuse and white chatterbait before I put the black and blue back on. I just opened my box and saw it was in there and figured I'd try it. It's windy, as I'm sure you guys can hear, but the sun is shining, so I think that probably that black and blue would be a little bit better. But again, I just wanted to try this. There we go. There's another one. About the same size as the last one, but it's cool. Oh no, this is a better fish here. Maybe not. About the same size. Oh no, it's not. Holy Lord. Look at that fish. Good Lord. Look how fat that fish is. Look at that. Good Lord. We're going to get a weight on this one. I have a scale. Alright guys, real quick, we're going to get a weight on this little fish here. Oh, my battery's low. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That fish is just under 4 pounds. Awesome, awesome fish. Alright, let's get her back in the water. Alright, here we go, back in the water. Come on, swim off. Oh, wrong way, little girl. Keep going, keep going. You almost got it. There she goes. And she's gone. Awesome. Great fish. Of course, when you need your digital scale, it's not there. Either way, doesn't really matter. I'm stoked. That was a good fish. Fat, obviously, pre-spawn. Big fat fish, so cool. Putting the black and blue chatterbait back on now. I will say I'm very impressed with the size of that fish that I just caught, because this pond is not very big at all. It's probably, you guys can see the dock over there, that's where I was standing when I caught the first fish. It's probably realistically maybe, I don't know, probably 50, 55 yards across. And it's a little bit wider than that the other direction, but not much. And that was a nice, healthy 3 3/4, almost 4 pound fish. So I just didn't expect that. That's always it's always a little bonus, I'd say. That's probably king mama in this pond. I can't imagine there being too many bigger than that in here. Ooh. See, I fooled myself on that one. I was dragging bottom, but that big one got me a little trigger happy. Stopped it again. Got another fish. Sorry about that, guys. I had stopped stopped the video to restart it to talk to you guys, and this little guy hit as I was reeling in, but you got to see him. All right, let's get him back in the water. It's real shallow right here. I don't want to make him cannonball, so I'm going to take him over here to where I can lay him in a little better. And away you go, little buddy. There he goes, swimming off. Cool. I gotta say, I'm very impressed by this little pond. 3 fish out of it, one of which was a toad, in my opinion. And I just really didn't expect that, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna make a couple more casts, and then I think we'll go try a different pond. We're gonna try this last pond out here. You guys saw it in the start of the video too. That footage was from a few days ago, and I just didn't want to waste it. But we're gonna try this today. This will be the last spot we fish at, so hopefully we can catch at least one more. Water here is a little muddier than it was before, than the previous 2 ponds. But we're gonna throw the black and blue chatterbait around for a little bit. If that doesn't work, try a chartreuse and white, and maybe throw something a little slower around. I don't know. Just kind of in a fast mood today, and I know that's not ideal with the cold water, but that's just what we're doing. All right, so say what you want. I'm actually going to go ahead and put on the white and chartreuse chatterbait, and the reason why I'm switching now is because, as you guys can see, the sun's over there, and it's casting shadows all over the pond, which I think is making the visibility not be as good. So something with a little more pizzazz might get him. Tail end of this video's really dying off, huh? Well, I think that's gonna just about do it. Started out hot, ended up cold. That's all right. We got out today, we caught some fish, we enjoyed the outdoors. An all-around good day.